So we are just about 2 days away from the start of the India versus Pakistan encounter. It is going to happen at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad. Now we all know that India has a 7-0 head-to-head record against Pakistan in the World Cup. Right from 1992 Sydney, 1996 Bangalore, 1999 Manchester, 2003 you look at it Centurion, 2011 Mohali, 2015 Adelaide and 2019 in Old Trafford. It's always been India dominating. Now the backdrop to this is very interesting because India and Pakistan are playing an ODI at the Narendra Modi Stadium or the erstwhile Motera Stadium after a gap of 18 long years. And you know what happened in the 2005 series? Remember, 2005 Pakistan had come to India for a series, 3 tests and 7 ODIs. What happened in that particular series? You will be very intrigued to know that Ahmedabad produced an absolute classic that was held between India and Pakistan, one of the ODIs that was there. Because April 12th, 2005, that was the last time India and Pakistan had played an ODI, by the way, in Ahmedabad. That time it was the Sardar Patel Stadium in Motera. In that match, what you saw was some brilliance from 2 stalwarts in particular. One that I mentioned in this, Sachin Tendulkar. He hit a brilliant 123 to ensure India would reach 315 for 7 in a 48 over game. Remember, the game started early because there was a wet patch on the game started a bit late and 2 overs were lost because there was a wet patch on the outfield. And because of that, play was delayed and 2 overs were cut. So in 48 overs, Sachin Tendulkar notched up 123 and India managed to reach 315. MS Dhoni also chipped in with 47. Remember, this was that MS Dhoni who was coming off a brilliant 148 in Vizag. But then Pakistan were trying to make a comeback into this and Shoaib Malik took 3 wickets to ensure Pakistan had a bit of a chance. And boy, did they capitalize on it, because it was this particular individual, Inzamam ul Haq, Pakistan's greatest match winner in that era, and boy, his 60 was simply crucial to ensure Pakistan came back in the series in a big way. Because remember what happened in that series. Pakistan had lost the first 2 games, but then slowly but surely they were making a comeback into it. And looking at the situation in Motera, they needed 3 runs in the final over that was going to be bowled by Sachin Tendulkar, who had already taken a wicket. 2 dot balls followed by third, which was 2 runs. The scores were level, but Tendulkar bowled 2 more dot balls to ensure it would go down to the last ball. And Inzamam ul Haq just steered it past backward point and third man, and in the end, Pakistan won the game of the last ball with just 3 wickets in hand. It was truly a remarkable performance from Pakistan, who chased it down and ensured that they would go on to win the series from that point in time, having won in Ranchi, also having won in Delhi in the final ODI. So the turnaround was complete as Pakistan managed to level the test series 1-1, but they also won the ODI series 4-2. And it was a fitting tribute for Inzamam as he once again showed that he was one of the best in the business. So, India and Pakistan have played only 1 ODI in Motera, and then this was in 2005 when they won by a very close margin. But 7 years later, India would then have their revenge in a T20 match. Yuvraj Singh hitting 72 and Ashok Dinda took 3 wickets as they won by 11 runs. Remember, Pakistan had won for the first time in Bangalore a T20I against India, and then in the second match afterwards, Yuvraj Singh proceeded to put on a masterclass. 72 great runs with 7 sixes, and he also took a wicket, by the way. So, Pakistan and India, if you have to look at ODIs, it's Pakistan 1, India 0. If you look at T20Is, it's India 1, Pakistan 0. So, it's 1-1 when you look at white ball cricket. But the stalemate could actually end on 14th. India could take a decisive lead in Motera, make it 8-0, or Pakistan, after years and years of trying, might finally win. Because they are coming off a win against Sri Lanka when they achieved a record chase in the World Cups, 348. Pakistan, on the other hand, head into this clash with tremendous confidence. India, on the other hand, absolutely decimated Afghanistan, and they too are high on confidence. It promises to be an epic thriller indeed. India versus Pakistan. But you all wanted to know what happened last time when the teams played in Motera. You needed a bit of a refresher because it was 17-18 years ago, and since then they haven't played an ODI in Motera then. It promises to be a high voltage clash in front of 110,000 people. It will be a truly memorable match if everything goes to plan. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we are on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. We'll be building up to the India versus Pakistan game tomorrow until the big game on 14th October. Bye-bye.